is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Ajante Wester to return it. Jukes away from one. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They're set up at the 35 now. Jackson keeping it himself. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
In just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the gun, run for Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Changing it up here, Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the results they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
Yellow.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team, and he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, King, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Rolling into enemy territory. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Henry, they'll hand off to Henry. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long for him here. put this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, Keith, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an walk. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
It's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
For the Chiefs field goal. A 25-yard attack.
Butker knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go get that quarterback.
Complete Derrick Henry. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready? Yeah. Get on. Ready?
Jackson throwing here. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? Hey, here's a lot.
First down throw for Jackson. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Whether they meant to go to him or there's an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
So on 4th down, out comes Matt Araiza to boot it away. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, down in it at the 1. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, Dot. Come on. 180. It's hot.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
It's hot.
The drive begins with Henry. There he goes, right sideline. The 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing. Going for the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Yellow. Our side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Yellow. Our side.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Butker knocks it through. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On for Pacheco to start the half. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Finds a seam down the middle. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run Pacheco. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Yellow. Outside.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Butker knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's the 3rd now he's knocked through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they got to start running out for some PATs.
Kadarius Toney now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Hits his running back. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, report.
Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
DC win.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And on him again. He goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Ready?
On third down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Go ahead. Ready? What? Ready?
And you just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's flown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we have to plyometric.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. It gives a good Pacheco to start the drive. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely you find a clean window down the middle. Could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Yellow.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the East. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?